What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Falappi YouTube channel, and today got toolbox tour for you. Let's get into it, guys. Welcome back, channel, guys. Like I said, my name is Mike, and I just want to preface a few things to you before we get into this toolbox tour. So, in case you haven't watched any of my older videos, what I do, I am an express technician apprentice for Honda as of the time that this video is being filmed. And I've worked there for about 1 year and 7 months, and I have all my Honda Express certifications, my PDI, pre-delivery inspection certifications, and my Pennsylvania state emission certifications, as well as I have experience doing alignments, brake work, some suspension work, and most of that, and then as well doing express all your preventative maintenance, oil changes, transmission differentials, transfer cases, all your fluids and filters, and just all that kind of stuff, tires, that kind of stuff. I have 2 toolboxes. One of them is the Harbor Freight 5-drawer cart. That was free when I started out. I was supposed to get that and a starter set of tools. I never got the starter set of tools, but I got the cart, and I used that probably from August when I started up till January of 23. I started August 22, used the cart till January of 23. Then I got the Cornwell box in the video, and I took that 5-drawer cart home, and you can see a video that I might link up here somewhere where I did a toolbox tour of putting tools in a home shop in that cart. Well, I kind of outgrew the way that cart's built. I mean, the way that the Cornwell box is built, because it doesn't have a second full-length drawer. It's one full-length drawer that's split down the middle, and I needed more room for sockets and wrenches and all that stuff. So I brought the cart back, took most of the daily use stuff out of the box, put it back in the cart, and then reorganized the box. So that's why I have the 5-drawer cart and the full box, even though neither one of them are really full. So that's why I have 2 boxes. If you're watching this video starting out, I'm going to warn you. I have a lot of tool truck tools. I kind of went down the rabbit hole that they all tell you about. In the year 2023, I spent somewhere in the neighborhood of $6,000 on tools. Somehow, at least that's what I wrote off on taxes. That's way too much. Don't do that. You don't need to. There's a lot of things I have that are tool truck that, I stand behind the purchases of. I like them. They're good stuff. But, I'll explain in the video a couple places where I think you could go Tecton or Icon or Gear Wrench or something else. There's also some places where I do feel like I need to upgrade, but, I've done so much other upgrading that I'm kind of stuck with what I have. So I'll let you guys watch the video, see the tools that I have, and then I'll bring you back in here at the end. Then I'll tell you some more stuff for you guys starting out, and then we'll wrap up from there. So enjoy this toolbox tour. And sorry if it's quiet or there's weird interruptions. I'm probably not really supposed to be filming in the Honda dealer, but I did anyway because I really don't care. So let's get you into that toolbox tour. I'm going to start in the top of the cart and work our way to the box. Starting up on the lid. We got the gear wrench, 8 to 24. Got that on Amazon. They're not too bad. The ratcheting part of the wrench works really good. The open end, they're okay. They're not great, but these matco trays, got them all the way around on the sides and stuff. I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying them again, but they do the job. They're not bad. This one just got tools in it, tire gauge, brake gauge, a couple bits. The socket adapters are Bauer. I mean, they're not too bad. Got the Matco dish. I'll show you more of them later. Moving down to the main part of the cart. Start with 1/2 inch. Got the 1/2 inch snap-on, 10 to 24. I got 25 to 36 too. They're in my main box. I wouldn't necessarily say they're worth it, but they're okay. I mean, I paid way too much money for them. But they got lifetime warranty. Honestly, I'd recommend going Tecton or Gray Pneumatic or whatever. But the shallows or Pittsburgh, I mean, they work. But I mean, that's all that really matters, that they work. Chrome 3/8. Got snap-on, deep shallow, 8 to 19 again. I'd probably say go Tecton, go Icon or something. I traded in Huskies for them, but I mean, they do the job. 1/4 incher Husky, and you can see it skips some sizes. That's why one thing I like about Snap-on, got a little bit more variety, but you know, price tag's also pretty deep. It was like $400 or $500 for those chromes, which if you're starting out, that's way too much. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's something that you should probably do, but you could, I guess. But way too much money on ratchets. Got the 1/4 inch Matco over here. It's okay. Got the 3/8 Snap-on and the 1/4 inch body. Got the snappy popsicle stick. We made a reel about it. It's pretty good. Haven't really found a use for it, but it's okay. Got the 1/4 inch, the long. Never use it. Not worth the money probably, but it's pretty cool. Got 3/8, you know, 3/8 blue power. I mean, it's a good ratchet, but it's part of a package deal. Matco 3/8 locking flex head, pretty good. This one here, use all the time. Great for, you know, alignments. Use it for breaking the brake copper brackets, but mainly it's good. If they torque the drain plug right, it'll pop it right out. And then back here, got the big 1/2 inch. Pretty good for alignments. Snap-on torque wrench, 3/8, click tight. Nothing fancy, does the job. This is a specialty thing we rigged up for Honda. Got the Honda filter cup on the ratcheting wrench, and it fits up under the frames on the V6s, so it's not too bad. Along with the got the Toyota cup and then the universal jaw. These pliers here, these are Icon, pretty good. I'd say they give Snap-on a run for their money. Are they as good as Snap-on? No, but it's like $17, and I assure you the Snap-ons are probably close to 100. And then over here, we got 3 of the Wild pry bars. They're about a hyper tough, from the smallest size, medium size, up into, you know, another mid size. And I got bigger ones over in the main box. Got the Matco pry drivers. They're more or less their Mayhews, but you know, they're not too bad. Then you got the Snap-on pry driver, which again, not too bad. 30 or 60 bucks, I think. Snap-on core tool, definitely don't need that, but I got it because it's cool. And then one of these Lyle mini pry bars. Working down through the box, got the Icon extensions, not too bad. It's a Tecton ratchet I traded for someone. It's not too bad, just don't fit in the top. But Icon extensions, got them pretty cheap, lifetime warranty. Haven't had any issues with them. Back here, don't buy those. Got more or less almost every pair that Snap-on makes. They're pretty good, but you don't need them, especially not starting out. The ones that Icon came out with like that. For instance, this pair here, if you wanted it for Snap-on, would be $88. It was like 18 bucks. But it's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, I got all the main pairs you can think of. The ones that's supposed to pick up the penny. I mean, yeah. Needle nose, dikes, whatever you want. This is pretty good if you're doing a lot of balancing. Just the gear wrench ones. This is just a bunch of time sheets and some, you know, wire brushes and stuff. These are Icon double box wrenches. They're made by Mountain, same as Cornwell and Matco. Worth the price, got them on a sale. These were free. These are just, you know, your random, you know, SAE wrenches. Not too bad. Inspection scraper. Then down here is just Valvoline junk, spiffs, you know, so to speak. Forgot to mention the cart itself. It's just the Harbor Freight 5-drawer with side table. It was free when I started here. It was supposed to have tools in it, but I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, definitely does the job, holds everything that it's supposed to hold. Moving over to the main box, it's a Cornwell 58. Got it for $700. I mean, it's not too bad. Definitely does the job. Nothing fancy, but I mean, can't complain. Under the top drawer, got a lot of random stuff in here. Got the snap-on sockets from the 25 to 36. Don't fit in the cart. Not too bad. I mean, they're good. Are they worth the price? Probably not. Over here, got the Matco ADV Torx. Short, long, quarter to half-inch sizes. Got them on a deal. They do their job. These grip edge are really good. I mean, I would recommend you buy these. I mean, I've seen them take things out that they are not designed to take out, all kind of Allens and other rounded stuff, so that's pretty cool. Snap-on SAE and metric hex bits. That's one of those snap-on things that I wouldn't necessarily, they're pretty good. I would say they're pretty worth, their weight. They don't really strip, whereas I've seen Huskies strip, but I mean, obviously, you don't need them starting out. I wouldn't necessarily say go and spend them. I mean, brand new, they're, $300 a set. I think I paid $300 for both. Then down here, you got the Quinn spark plug sockets, only $80 at Harbor Freight. I would say if you want a really comprehensive set, they're good. If not, go to the parts store, get you the size you need, and you're pretty good. Those are SAE Huskies. They were part of a set. I never use them for working on Hondas, so they sit here, but they're good to have. I just picked up these universal impact swivels today. They're pretty good. Mounted on this magnet rail. I mean, it's not a real socket holder, but I mean, they're on there good until you don't want them to be. So I mean, for the price, it's better than buying a whole bunch of other socket holders. And over here, this is from Tractor Supply. That's just your random 10 millimeter set. Not too bad. Got more hyper tough pry bars in there, the bigger sizes. As well as this USA Cornwell one, which this thing's massive. Again, that's something I don't know if it's really worth the price, but I mean, if you need it, it's not too bad. Snap-on air gun. I wouldn't say go buy an IR. They're better. Just don't buy that. Buy an IR. M12 drill works really good. M12 impact works really good. This is a Bauer impact. Actually, no, that's my actual 3/8 fuel impact driver. But this one here, it's the Bauer 1/2 inch with the Milwaukee adapter. $20 open box. Not too bad. I would definitely, if you can get a good deal on that, I mean, it pulls things out. It definitely shouldn't. I mean, it's not Milwaukee fuel at all. So if you want a Milwaukee fuel, go buy Milwaukee fuel. But if you're just looking for something cheap, it's not too bad. M12 non-fuel ratchet was free with the M12 impact and the M12 drill. So I mean, not too bad. But this thing here, the Bauer glue gun, this thing was pretty good. It was cheap, but we've used it so many times fixing broken things. As I was saying, we kind of glued this magnet tool back together. I mean, I will go and buy a new one at some point, but I mean, it's not too bad. Another homebrew tool I built was this thing. This is the 1/2 inch breaker bar, but I put a 3/8 head on it for taking out crusty differentials and transmission plugs. And then the extra parts off of that I used to make this one. Then here we got big long Matco 1/2 inch ratchet breaker bar, good for really seized up cam bolts. And then this is a Tecton torque wrench, $38 at Rural King. Does the job. Nothing fancy, but when I get to the point, if I really need them, I'll buy Tech Angle, but until I need them, I'm not going to buy them just to have them and leave them here. You know what I mean? This drawer is just junk drawer. Got my wallet, keys, and stuff in it, so that's not important. This is one of the more expensive drawers, but this is, all the impact, or instinct handle stuff. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. We got screwdrivers. You got the picks, the mini screwdrivers, the Torx, trim tools, steel spoons. Don't bother that rusty old junk there. Matco bit set has lifetime warranty. Broke the P3 out of it like 7 times, so I bet it's probably worth the price. Pittsburgh ratchets need to go home. Craftsman flare nut wrenches, they were free, do the job. Crow's feet, got them on sale, never use them, might need them someday. Snap-on torch, pretty self-explanatory. Blowgun. These were also free, but probably gonna buy the extra wrenches to fill that set out because I'm a USA Craftsman. Kind of hard to read, but these are extra overflow pliers. Snap-on electrical kit. All the channel locks. These things do a lot of stuff. Nitpicks are cool, but keep a pair of these. The Milwaukee channel locks aren't too bad. These are a gimmick. I wouldn't buy these, but they're not too bad. Master Force pistol grips. But there's a Lyle electrical pliers everyone are talking about. And the Icon PWZs aren't too bad. I mean, they work. I've used them. Got your regular old oil pliers here. Big dog channel lock oil pliers and the little ones. Pretty sure this was meant for like an OBS Ford, but I've used it on Jaguars with the weird, reusable filter housing. Someone in the comments told me what exact thread pattern or flute pattern this one's for, because I don't know, it was free. These things here were like my favorite pair of pliers up until I bought this pair, but I mean, they're both good for different stuff. Got the hammers. We don't have a Mac dealer, so it's about as close to an anti-vibe as I'm going to get, but I mean, pack some serious heat. It's pretty good. I like it. Definitely recommend that one. This Icon hammer is not too bad. It's pretty similar to the snap-on. You can feel the difference, but for the price, screw the snap-on. I'm not buying that. These 3 hammers were part of a set. They're like the same as Performance Tool, but I mean, this one works. This one's good for getting battery terminals on that won't go on, and then this I just beat everything with. And then that's more or less it. Everyone has a drawer like this, I think. So that's one of my favorite. I think I spend a lot of time in here. And then that's all junk. I mean, this is a good tool if you just want a cheap code reader that does a good amount of stuff. Go buy this from Harbor Freight. And then junk. And then more junk. I got this cart too, but I just keep all my funnels down there. It's not too bad, but I mean, it's a funnel drawer, know what I'm saying? I also got this set up over here for consumables. It's not too bad. Got one of them diff pumps that, like that. And then all my marked out oil jugs, got washer fluid, and other consumables down here. Shout out to Monongahela Ford, no longer with us, but fun story. I worked there after it was no longer Monongahela Ford, but that's just a memento. My mother bought her 98 Escort there, and then if anyone knows who she is, I don't know, but she was in the Cornwall calendar, so the guys in the shop hung her on the wall. And then just more other jugs and consumables, and go buy this. It was like $50, but if you're doing alignments and you don't want to mess with acetylene, I mean, not everything needs acetylene, go buy one of these, or for just about anything. So I can talk about stuff on top of here too. I mean, it's just office supplies, medical stuff. I mean, extra valve core tool, extra brake tools, the napkins for lunchtime. Everyone got one of these spare parts things. This whole thing was pretty good. It's Big Lots or Gabriel Brothers or something for $8. This computer's basically a brick, but we only use it for, you know, Apple Music and warranty stuff and interactive network. This fan was Walmart. And then these things are pretty cool. I mean, if you've never seen one of these before, they pop up. Don't steal my soap. Brake parts lube, ammo clear, silicone spray, tool oil. I mean, everyone got to have the Hot Wheels, right? You know, but anyway, that's about it for, you know, the setup. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that toolbox tour. Like I said, for those of you starting out, if you're just getting a job as being a lube tech, express tech, quick lane, apprentice, whatever it's called, whether it be automotive or whatever, you know, obviously if you're going to technical school and your technical school offers that 50-50 discount through Snap-on or Cornwell or whoever, where, you know, you get the real cheap below MSRP price, use it. Go out and, you know, look at what you can get a really good deal on, you know, your sockets, your pliers or whatever, and use that discount, take advantage of it, because you'll never get prices as cheap as that again, except for on a used market. And depending on your dealer, some of them guys will warranty anything with the company name on it, and other ones won't warranty it unless you bought it from them. And I can kind of see both ways. But if you're like me and didn't go to technical school and didn't get that opportunity to get that discount, you know, there are some things that, you know, are great tool truck tools. I think that set of Snap-on screwdrivers is the best set of screwdrivers that money can buy, at least along the lines of automotive. Now, if you're doing electrical, you know, there's some other things you want to consider with insulation and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, automotive, Snap-on instinct handle screwdrivers, I think, are the best. Do you need those? Probably not. I've never tried those brand new Icon set, but they look pretty good. So maybe we buy that just to test it. I don't know. Same thing with pliers. I think the Snap-on pliers are great. However, they came out with those Icon ones about 6 months or so after I had more or less completed my hard line of Snap-on pliers. If I could go back and do it again, I probably would buy the Icon ones, because quite frankly, for what I have to do, they work pretty good. Are they the same? Probably not. They're not made in the same factory, regardless of what anyone says. However, the Icons are the only pliers I've ever used that have been able to do some of the things the Snap-on pliers can do that my channel lock pliers, the Quinn, Pittsburgh, whatever pliers cannot. So, I mean, when you're looking at the difference between $17.99 a pair and $80 a pair, that's quite a big difference. So definitely go buy the Icon pliers. If your Harbor Freight's cool, they will warranty them if you snap them in half. You know, another thing to consider is, do you have a Harbor Freight near you? My Honda dealer has a Harbor Freight maybe a mile down the road. I can go there every day after work if I had to warranty tools. Heck, I could go on lunch break if I had to. If I really didn't care, I could leave right then and there if I really needed that tool right now. However, some guys, their closest Harbor Freight's an hour away. You know, and if you're in Canada, you probably don't have Harbor Freight. You got Princess Auto, and I don't really know how good their warranty is. I know around here, some of your auto parts stores like, you know, Napa and Advance, some of them are really good warrantying their Duralast and Carlisle tools, and other ones aren't. So it kind of depends on your store. The same way it depends on your dealer. I've had guys say that they love their tool dealers. They cut them great deals. I have other guys who say that their tool dealers are terrible. They never show up, you know. So, I mean, really, it depends on what you're doing. And I can do videos about tools all day. We could talk about brands and specific tools. And if you want to see that, let me know. I also got a lot more tools than what I showed you in this video at home. Stuff in the home shop that I, you know, just specialty stuff, extra tools, you know, stuff in the back of the truck. You know, we can talk all day. But the thing I really want to push here is, if you are getting into, don't make I tried hard not to go on those tool trucks, and eventually they get you if you're not smart. And you'll talk yourself into it's worth the money. And to an extent it is if you really intend to do it for a long time. However, there's just certain stuff that's worth it and certain stuff that isn't. And that's going to be at the end of the day for you to decide. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, toolbox tour, my thoughts on some things. And I just want to, welcome all the new viewers that this is probably going to pull in, because I'm assuming that a lot of people who are watching this for the toolbox tour haven't come to my channel before. And I want to invite you to go on over to my channel. Check out everything else we do. I got some videos from back in the day working on lawnmowers, doing some stuff with cars, talking about the automotive industry, some other toolbox videos, but I also got a lot of cool exploration and history and some other stuff. More automotive stuff planned, some more maybe small engine work, and going and maybe looking at some older equipment and stuff. And I just got a lot of great videos. And if you're like me, my day job, I work at Honda. Hobbies, I collect tools, I work on equipment. I like to work on my own car, my own truck and stuff, but I also really like the history and exploration and just, cool stuff, sometimes that has absolutely nothing to do with tools and cars and work and all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like you, go on over to the Mike Falappi YouTube channel, check out all my other videos, and consider subscribing to the channel, and, we'd love to have you. And yeah, just thanks for clicking on my video and looking at everything going on. So, like I said again, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next time here on the next video on the Mike Falappi YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.